Hello everyone. So today I would like to review about book that I have read a few months ago. That is about Ted Bundy, Conversation with a Killer. So this book is by Stephen G. Mycott and Hutch Ainsworth. Without wasting time, so I will move to the Ted Bundy background.
I can't really talk about that.
Theodore Robert Bundy, or also famous with his name Ted Bundy, born in 24 November 1946, Burlington, Vermont, United States. In 1965, Ted Bundy was studied in Silas High School and continued his studies to University Puget Sound in 1965 to 1966. Then studied in 1969 in Temple University, but then he continued his study in University of Washington from 1970 to 1972. And then he continued his study in University of Utah in 1973 in 1974. But then again he transferred his university to Seattle University School of Law. And lastly, he finished his university study in S.J. Oveni College of Law. In 1980, Ted Bundy was married with a woman named Carol Ann Bundy and have one daughter named Rose Bundy. But their marriage only lasts longer for 6 years, that is from 1980 to 1986. So next we will move to what caused Ted Bundy to become American serial killer. The cause of Ted Bundy become the American serial killer is Ted had an antisocial and narcissistic personality disorder stemming to a troubled childhood, which is he spent 3 months in orphanage right after birth, while his mother decided whether to keep him. He was raised believing his mother was his sister and found out later that he was illegitimate, which deeply upset him. His name changed 3 times before the age of 5 due to his mother's different relationship with men. He identified with his grandfather, who was a violent and unpredictable man, and who was often cared for by his grandmother, a depressive, psychotic woman. And all of these things started is when he may have accidentally killed 8-year-old Anne Mary Burr and got away with it.
Anne Burr vanished from her Tacoma bedroom. Her body was never found. A young Ted Bundy lived nearby.
So the book that I have read, The Conversation with a Killer, is the updated one, which is it released in April 2000, and the main content is there is like 5 main content in this book that are part 1, 1980s, part 2, part 3, and 1981. I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna explain one by one of the content in that book. So this book is talk about how the interviewers of Ted Bundy, so in this interview, like they talk what he feel when he found his victim, and then how he manipulate a lot of people, and where the people's, mostly the girls, the women, teenagers, like how they still can trust him even though like he already famous with his serial killer. He already famous with a lot of criminal cases. But in this book also, they told how finally he wanted to